all these engines are currently turned off because they're waiting for a high energy signal. And the way we're going to provide them with that is by building a small capacitor bank here that I can expand. Capacitor. Oh, capacitor. And we're going to build a little bit of a fancy one. But, well, a little bit of a fancy one. We're going to use the double layered ones. So the basic no, not the basic. Yeah, so it's the basic one. No, it's regular capacitor banks. I'm sorry, generally I don't really look for the actual names of the things I'm building, more searching for the function of them. Let's take these ingots. Ah. Oh well, we have some spare transmission coils. For this we are also going to need a lot more coal dust, so this can go pulverize this. Oh, that's the creative version. This is for the regular. I want at least 4 of these. For electrical steel, what do we need for that? Oh, even more coal dust and silicon. Oh, so that's at least 4 blocks of redstone. Let's start with that. Basic capacitor. 4 times 4 is 16 electrical steel. For electrical steel I need 1, 2, 16 of that. 16 coal dust. And 16 silicon. I probably need to provide a little bit more coal to these generators for now. Some alloy mode. Oh. What more do we need for capacitor banks, redstone and the double layered capacitors? For that we have already a lot of what we need. I need some more coal dust. We first need to make the basic capacitors, of course. We're going to want 16 of these, so that's going to mean that probably all my gold is going into basic capacitors. More copper. So that's 16 capacitors. 5 regular ones to spare. Those things are always useful to have around. So. Oh, what is it doing? Yeah. You can eventually use this for some other purpose in the alloy smelter probably. Or you can use it to create jetpack armor. That's the reason why it goes back in there. So that should allow us to... Oh, first we need to make the double layered capacitors. Oh, double layered is not that ridiculous of a recipe. Ah, I didn't take... I was pretty sure I made some energetic alloys. That's a shame. yeah, things you're going to run out of. Gold. Huh. I was sure I had some. Huh. What's a lonely torch doing in there? Oh wait, he's already double capacitor. Sorry, I'm getting confused in my own bloody mind. For capacitor banks, they were already double layered. And this will store a lot of energy. 20 million RF on the moment. As you can see, there was already a little bit of RF in there because the endo conduit already picked up some. But then I'm going to place a conduit here, and then I had some more redstone conduit here. And now the most important, one of the important parts of this entire system is an Ender IO block that we can use to power monitor it. And where is it? It should be in here somewhere. Oh well, power monitor. Requiring some more electrical steel, a machine chassis, a conduit probe, and an energy conduit. And first, let's put this away, so we can't use these regular redstone conduits for that. So first, the machine chassis. I believe we had one spare, so 6 electrical steel, which requires 6 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 7. Coal dust and 6 silicon. Is this thing still burning? Okay, then should be able to process all that. So that's the electrical iron for that. The energy conduit is 6 conductive iron, which is this stuff. Surrounded by conduit binders. Which is a regular energy conduit. And a conduit probe, which requires another one of these, some more electrical steel, and some insulated redstone. Oh, I turned it all into oopsie. I need that. 3. Where's the silicon? There, and we need 2 more electrical iron, so 1 more iron. Coal dust. Check. Glass panes, which should be relatively easy to make. I had some glass in this chest. And that's 16 glass panes. A redstone comparator. 6 stone, some nether quartz, 6 tree stone, 1, 2, 3, and some redstone torches, which also should be not that much of an hassle to craft. So let's start building it. Oh, I need more conduit binders. That's the reason why it doesn't work. So that's why I said you always need a lot of that stuff. Oh, and we actually need to build the comport. And you actually need to make the actual isolated redstone circuit. Okay, what am I missing now? Converter, these in there. Electrical steel and some silicon. Ah, silicon. Conduit probe. Ah, yeah, because this is a piece of the conduit probe is a piece of equipment. You can't shift right click it in there. Little bit of an hassle, but it should be fine. A power monitor. Great. Now we can plug this in here. We're going to give him engine control. It's going to emit a signal when storage is less than 80% full and stop when storage is greater than 59% full. And as you can see, all the redstone wiring just turned on. All of these engines are producing their wonderful 80 RF per tick, which means we're getting a net positive of 5,920 RF per tick in this capacitor bank. It should be more than plenty to power all these machines we have over here. So we're going to place them down there. Alloy smelter. Yeah, you can go over there. Sterling, the sag mill. And do we have the pulverizer? All nice and full of energy. With the power monitor you can also check average output, average input, because we're not using anything on the moment. We can place down a basic capacitor bank down here. Just to charge up some items. It can only take up to 1000 RF per tick, so. Oh, I forgot. These Stirling generators. I'm probably not going to use them anymore, so I'm going to remove the vibrant capacitors in there. Can use them for other purposes. And with that, well, we're going to move the chests up there, back on top of those things again. With the use of the Jebel Barrel Dolly. Really useful item. Smelter, so it can go back up there. This allows you to pick up, well, barrels and chests while maintaining the inventory. Okay, you get a small slowness buff, but that doesn't really matter anyway in the long run. Any moment now this should, because I put it on 59 of 95, so any moment now this power monitor should say, well, all the machines are full, all the cabling is full, so turn off the power. There it went. Suddenly we're slowly losing 1 RF per tick, because this takes up 1 RF per tick to monitor the situation. We have more than enough power. Power for days. With 5900 RF per tick, if this all is on, I will be able to power my Uber mining machine that I like to build. Well, Uber mining machine. A lot of people build way better mining machines than I do. And let's put back all our extra resources. I don't have enough chest space in this one to stash everything. So you guys are going to have to forgive me if I break up the last episode of this week here. If it is even getting aired in this week, if it's not the next. So this was Kamdis. Today I showed you how I built my mega lava energy production machine, from which I will continue building on in the next episode, when we're going into mechanism to get to the digital miner and mine away this world without destroying everything, because I like seeing the world in a little bit of a nice place. So, till next time, happy gaming.